Hey, what's going on, Realty fam? This is Brandon, your trusted realtor, and I'm coming to you with another segment. This segment or this series is T is for term. And today we are talking about two important terms that you will experience as you go through the home buying process. The reason this is important is it's important that you understand what these words mean, when to apply them, and in what situations you'll hear them, so that way you'll be armed and prepared with the information you need in order to not only make an informed decision, but to be an active participant.
So real quick, I had to stop in between this session and ask, are you liking? Are you subscribing? Because both of those things mean a lot to me. So take 2 seconds and like and subscribe the video.
Words we're
Love you
going
lots.
to discuss today are escrow and earnest money deposit, but not in that order. Earnest money deposit. Now, that is good faith money. Those are the funds that you present up front as part of the contract. These funds are presented once the contract is ratified. That means that two individuals have both signed and agreed to sell and to buy a property. That earnest money deposit is not a set amount, so each contract will have a different earnest money amount. The amount is not written in stone, rather it's more of a principle, and that's 1% of the offer amount. So a quick example would be if your home is $100,000, your earnest money deposit typically would be $1,000. There are instances and cases where the earnest money deposit can be above $1,000 or above that 1% range, and there are also instances where the earnest money deposit can be lower than. It really depends on your unique situation, but the overall rule of thumb or kind of the guiding principle is 1%. Now, who pays that 1%? Or who pays the earnest money deposit? The buyer pays this. The buyer pays this money, and it really establishes the crux of the negotiation. In order for you to have a contract, you have to have earnest money deposit. Now, this has to be paid in the form of a check or a official instrument, which is like a cashier's check or certified funds. You have to give this to your real estate agent, who then sends that information or sends that to the title or the settlement company. They put that money into escrow. Now, escrow is where money or funds are put, and funds are put into escrow by both the seller and the buyer. The escrow is the process by which funds are held in suspense in order to cover the necessary costs associated with the transactions. There's also an escrow fee that's typically associated with individuals managing the escrow account, and that's typically paid for by the buyer at settlement. So this is your quick tidbit on escrow and earnest money deposit and what those things mean for you. Leave your comments and questions down below, and happy home searching.